Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today on my channel. My name is Danielle and I am the owner of Blank Canvas Makeup. Thank you for watching today's video, which is going to be about, remember for me, look at the title, it's about how to overcome negativity. I wanted to do a video on overcoming negativity because I find, and I have been becoming more aware of it recently, that it has become just a little bit easier for me to deal with the issues of negativity. And I just wanted to share that with you today because maybe someone out there may be having a bit of trouble with it and needs a little bit of help. So I'm here just to give you a few tips. So my first sorry, I have a bit of a cold. My first tip would be to work on your environment. And a lot of the times we're in places and we surround ourselves with persons who may not have the best way of expressing themselves, and so the thoughts that come out of their mouth or the way they express themselves on a daily basis or around you in your presence is not always very positive. A lot of the times you kind of absorb that negativity and you begin to express that negativity as well. So my advice would be to just distance yourself from those people. Sometimes you have to just let some people go out of your life. As you grow older, those changes naturally happen. People that you weren't people that were with you for a long time no longer are able to go with you past a certain point in your life, and that way you just kind of have to cut those, you just have to loosen those threads. Sometimes you have to cut these threads off completely. So my advice would be just to distance yourself from those kinds of persons. That kind of negativity, it really is a drainer, and it causes you to have very little self-esteem, especially if those negative vibes are coming towards you. And that brings me to my second tip. My second tip is to work on yourself. You're going to need to do everything that you can do within your power to make you feel good about yourself. If that means losing weight, going on a diet, adopting an exercise regimen, even if it comes down to you doing surgeries, because that is going to be the healthiest option for you and the best option. I would say you go ahead and you do it. You talk to your doctor, you weigh the pros and the cons, see if you have you can invest the time and the finances and the strength to do that. You go ahead and you do it. And so you work on you, whether it be exercise. You know you want to lose weight, you know you want to put on weight, because not everybody wants to lose weight. You know you want to put on weight, you want your body to look a certain way, you want your face to look a certain way, you want your skin, your hair, your whole you to look a certain way and to feel a certain way. You do whatever it takes to get you in that route, and that way you boost your own confidence, even if it's just because you think you look great, and that's fine. It's fine to get a confidence boost from the way you look. And even if it's that's going to make you feel, it's going to be the beginning of you feeling really good about yourself, I say go ahead and you get that done. You do it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to have to be pleased with you. I have a lot of people who think I'm way too skinny, and there are people who think I need to put on weight and stop being on a diet and that kind of thing. But I tell them I'm actually not on a diet. I eat what I want, when I want, how I want, and this is just how my body is. I exercise a lot. In fact, I haven't exercised for more than 3 weeks, actually close to a month, and this is just the way my body is. I like the way my body is. I told my sister the other day, she says, you're so skinny. I said, that's okay, because I like how I look. I think this is the best my body has looked for my entire life, and I really like it like this. And so I'm not going to do anything differently until my body reacts differently to my personal routine. So you really have to be strong and convicted in how you are in order to present a positive outlook to the world and to overcome any kind of negativity that will come your way, because the negativity, it will come. And my third tip is, because the outside is probably a lot easier to work on. Once you get that done, you feel good, you're in a good place, you're feeling good about yourself. You need to work on the inside so that whatever is on the outside is going to last. And I don't mean just eating healthily, and I don't mean exercising. I mean getting yourself in a place where you are grounded, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You get yourself in a place where you are able to have so much peace and to have inner confidence. Now you're confident about the kind of person that you are. You are a person with morals and with values, a person with a conscience, a person who is honest, and a person who has a lot of integrity. And you're going to be able to have those kinds of values, because those are the things that are going to boost your confidence, and those are the things that are going to give you a positive outlook on life. Now, I'm a Christian, and I make no apologies for that. You will see me do different things on my channel, and that's from an aesthetic point of view, but my values and my morals remain deeply rooted in my Christian faith. And I like to think about this verse that says, think on things that are lovely, things that are good, that have a good report. You need to think on those things. So the Bible, which is what I believe, does not tell you to think on negative things. You know why? Because those negative things are the ones that are going to take root, and whatever you think about is what's going to take root, and it's going to be coming out of you. Whether it be through your speech, whether it be through your comportment, whether it be through your actions, it is going to come out. So once you think on lovely things, once you think on good things, things that are true, those are the things that are going to come out. So that's what I mean by working on the inside. Once you have already worked on the outside, you need to work on the inside. And it doesn't mean that you have to work on the outside first, and then after you've achieved everything on the outside, then you work on the inside. I mean, these things can be done simultaneously, but the fact is that the point is for you to be working on them. And my next point is to work on your perspective. Now when it says you have worked on your inner channeling, and you're thinking on all the lovely things, it's going to help with your perspective. Because you doing all these things does not mean like all the negativity is not going to come your way. It does not mean that. You have done the pruning of the negative stuff out of your environment. You have worked on yourself on the outside as well as the inside. When you have done the inside, it's going to be now easier to work on your perspective. Now your outlook on life is going to be a whole lot more positive. So when someone comes to you and they say, girl, how you put on so much weight, you'll be able to say, and I feel so much healthier for it. You'll be able to buffer it. You'll be able to brush that off. You'll be able to channel what it is they say and make it into something positive. Nobody knows you the way you know you. And so people will come with you, they haven't seen you in a million years, and they say, oh my gosh, you look so different. I say, yes, I'm so much better. I'm so much better than how I used to be. It's so funny. So you just need to work on no, I'm not saying that people who come with negative things don't know what they're saying. There are some people who come to you negatively, and their main goal is to bring you down, and their main goal is just to make you feel awful about yourself, because somehow they think that makes them be better because they compare themselves. That's the trick. The trick to being content and to be satisfied and to not complain is to not compare yourself with anybody else. Nobody else is taking the route that you are taking. Nobody else looks like you. I mean, there are people who resemble you, but nobody looks like you. Nobody is you. Nobody has your body. Nobody has your experiences. Those specific things that make you you, no one has gone through that. So therefore, you have nothing to compare yourself to. There's no one to compare yourself to. When God made you, He said it was good. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay, it doesn't matter what people come and say. People will say things to me all the time. And because I open myself up, like posting videos, and the world is free to comment on my videos and say whatever they like, I open myself up to a lot of criticism. And all the time, a lot of the time it's not positive criticism, but I continue to do what I do, and I continue to improve. And I think because I see the improvement in me, I'm very happy with the journey that I am on. And so, I mean, the negativity will come, but it's what you do with it when it comes, and that's the important thing. So just to recap, you're going to have to prune your environment if you have a lot of negative vibes coming from people, whether they're in your work environment, your personal environment, your friends, your family members, anywhere that you find yourself, and the outcome is toxic. You're going to have to remove yourself from the environment or remove elements out of your environment. So that's, you do a purge on that, and then but another tip is for you to work on yourself and make yourself feel good about yourself, whether it be exercising, putting on a little makeup, doing your hair, doing your nails, getting facials, any little thing that will, improve your outlook on how you are. I say you go ahead and you do that. My other tip is to work on the inside as well. Make sure you have a strong spiritual base. Make sure you are grounded emotionally and mentally. Make sure that the persons that you have now in your environment, they're going to be a very strong support team for you, and you need to hold on to them. And they're going to give you positive feedback and help you grow and blossom and fit, function, and flourish in whatever niche you are in life. Also, you are going to have to work on your perspective. Not everything that people say that sounds negative is really meant negative, and even those that come from a negative place, you're going to have to be able to filter that so that you can turn it around and make it into something good. So that's about it. I hope it was kind of helpful. I hope you are able to put a couple of the elements into play in your own life. And if not, if you think that you're in an excellent place, I'm so proud of you, and you just keep on doing what you have to do. So if you have any other suggestions for videos in the Inner Beauty series, put them down below, and I'll see what I can do to get those done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you all soon. Bye.